Hey guys, then here with Bounty Hunter video number 7. This is the last one in the Bounty Hunter series. If you didn't see any of the rest of these, you can easily go to the top of this video, click on that little link that'll take you to the rest of my Star Wars videos, and you can go and check any of those out. That includes looks at PvP, personal spaceships, space battles, flashpoints, and along with the other classes that I leveled to level 10. Holy as well has his own playlist for that kind of stuff. We plan on doing some, or quite a bit, together when the game launches on the 15th for us, 20th for everybody else, because we get early access. So coming here, gonna go try to train if at all possible. I'm looking around for quests. I'm like, what can I get to the level? I don't know. So I'm turning this in. This is the modification table that you modify your items at. So I figured, might as well. It gives me experience to come over here and do that. So that's what I went and did. So I'm gonna go to the spaceport and head up to the Imperial fleet. At the Imperial fleet, I'm able to usually, now this would be the tip, would to be with the fixes that apparently went in after I did this video, you should be level 10 at this point, right? You should be able to go up and go straight to your advanced class trainer and be able to get your classes or your advanced class stuff there at the Imperial fleet. So that should be what you were able to do on launch. Now, with my character, I should have, at this point, been level 10 if I went and did the other group quest. And I didn't do that because I was trying to rush through the rest of this area. But if I had, I should have been able to get there. Now, if you saw there real quick that your companion also has a light side and dark side bar, I don't know if that is actually affected in the game. If you do know that, let me know, because I seriously have no idea if your companion get light side or dark side points. But as in the other video, I did change the look of Mako with one of the appearance packs that I got. So I think she looks pretty cool now. Once I actually get to the Empire station or Imperial station, you'll see some better armor on here. But let's take a look at this little sequence real quick. So I don't know, it's cool that they have those. It keeps the immersion going, specifically when you're in different areas. Like, for example, if you're going from one planet to another rather than, necessarily tabbing out and, checking your Facebook or something like that, it may keep you more immersed in the game, and I think that's a good effort on their part, and it does a very good job of that. Quick little loading screen here. And there we go. So I finished this quest by getting to the fleet, and I'm able to pick out one of these different outfits for Mako. They're pretty much all, from what I can tell, they all have the same stats. They just look different. I could be wrong on that, though, so I end up going with the third one there. And it looks pretty cool. It makes her look more like a medic. And to me, that's pretty cool, because to me, she's my medic. I end up getting power tech on this character, so for her to heal me and look good while doing it, it makes me very happy. And once I get to Dromund Kaas, see, like I said, right here I should be able to go up the elevator, and there should be a quest right there that will get me my advanced class. But because I'm not level 10, I have to go to Dromund Kaas and do a quest or two, and then I'm able to go and get my advanced class, and I do that on the planet. If you don't know, Dromund Kaas is the second planet for the Empire. That's when the Sith, guys like the Sith Inquisitor and the Sith Warrior intertwine with the, that sounded bad, intertwine with the Bounty Hunter and the Agent, so they're able to do quests together at that point. So all you have to do is get to level 10, and then you guys can do quests to your heart desire with your buddies that are either the Sith or the Bounty Hunter type. So we're going to go down to the planet. You'll see coming up here, I'm going to walk in to this elevator and go down, and once I do that, if you paid careful attention to where I was going there, you'll know exactly where to go the second you step in here. My suggestion, though, would be to go get your crew skills. You could see that on the map when I opened it up. The skills trainer, I think, is what, or the skills area. But as you come down here, straight ahead is the Black Talon flashpoint. So it puts you right in front of a flashpoint. So if you wanted to do that with your friends, it's right there, so you know. But yeah, my suggestion would be to get your crew skills as quickly as possible, because you can start leveling those up while you're doing quests. It's quite easy, since your companions go and do those quests for you and do all your crafting and stuff for you, and I think that's quite cool. So make sure you pick those up, and if you have buddies, do the flashpoint and then go to Dromund Kaas. But if at all possible, make sure you're level 10 before you do that, so you get your advanced class first. It'll help out quite a significant amount. So we're going to go to Dromund. Is it Dromund or Dromund? Dromund is what it looks like. So Dromund Kaas. That's what I'm going to pronounce it right from now on. Dromund. Not Dromund. Dromund. Dromund Kaas. Okay, we're going to come over here and we're going to go through like customs, I guess. It makes sense. I mean, you're coming to a new planet. It's like going into a different country. You know, you're coming in through the airport here. You get patted down by weird Imperial guards with awesome British accents, some of them not so much, and droids staring at you. It's weird, you know. But you go through customs here, and there's a quick little quest to introduce you to the planet, and I think it's cool. Like I said, keeps the immersion going, so let's see what this has to offer.
Ugh, spaceports all smell the same. Engine exhaust, coolant fluid, and spacers who haven't bathed in a week. Let's get out of this stink. Whatever the rest of Dromund Kaas is like, the air has gotta be fresher than in here.
I would have figured you'd been to Dromund Kaas before.
Brayden and I moved around a lot when we first got together, but we never made it here. Keep in mind, Imperials aren't fond of aliens. Step out of line, and they'll notice. If we tweak the local authorities, they can make life really hard.
I like tweaking with authority.
How did I know you were gonna say that? Come on, the Mandalorian Enclave is in the Citadel. Our contact is someone named Chris DeMarcon.
So there you go. You get to get a better look at what Mako looks like with all those customizing things on her and all that nonsense. But I think I noticed something, and you can look this up when you get into the game and you get your companion. If you go to the Codex, right? This is pro tips from the guys at Tor Wars, right? I got this idea from them, so I'm not stealing it. They have really good ideas. Very good site. If you guys don't know what Tor Wars is, go to torwars.com. TORWARS.com. I think I spelled that right. In my head, it sounded right. And yeah, they have podcasts and stuff. But they gave me a little tip. Go to your Codex when you first get your companion and read through it, and you can get tips on stuff with your companion. So, like for dialogue options to get affection points. So I think Mako, you got to be nice times, at times that is, but other times you need to resent authority, and I think that's how you get points with her. So I'm gonna get this like little flight path here, thingy majig, and then I'm gonna pick up this quest, which will ding me to level 10.
You there. I'm Commander Rylan. I'm authorized to recruit armed individuals to deal with an emerging threat in this area. Something is stirring up the jungle beasts, which makes the route between here and Kaas City hazardous. Several individuals traveling on foot have disappeared. I've even had reports of jungle beasts attacking speeders.
You might have need of me.
Given the circumstances, I believe someone of your abilities is precisely what's needed. I dispatched 2 commando teams into the jungle to clear out the beasts, but they never returned. An emergency holo message came through from one of the team leaders. I'll play it for you.
Repeat. Landing beacons are emitting some kind of energy. Power surges are driving the beast mad. Can't get close enough to reroute power. Lost my team. Beasts closing in. Need reinforced.
Sensors confirm unusual energy readings in the jungle. The spaceport's landing beacons appear to be the cause.
Just point me in the direction of the action.
Excellent. Your willingness to serve will be noted in my report. The spaceport's landing beacons are scattered throughout the nearby jungle. You'll need to reroute power on all of them. I'll track your progress from here. Return when you're done. Good luck. The jungle predators are fierce.
Yay, British actors! This is the best part of the Empire. Is all the all the great voice acting that they have. I love all the weird accents you come across while you're playing on the Empire side. Not so much on the Republic, which is a little depressing. So I'm gonna come down here and do this little. I don't even know what this thing is. Like a beacon. Fix that up. So I'm just going to show you this quest briefly, but I end up skipping ahead because, well, you don't need to see me walk around for like 10 minutes trying to figure out where the heck to go. I got a little lost up on this hill, but pretty much you come up on this hill, there's these lights, right, that kind of guide you up the path. There's a lot of evil creatures. Kill the creatures on your way up for bonus quest, I think it is. Hopefully, I think it's part of the bonus quest. We'll find out in a second here. And there's beacons that you have to like activate on your way up the hill. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Like I said, you guys don't necessarily have to watch me go through the entire thing, but I will show you a pretty good portion of it so you can kind of get an idea. So yeah, as you see, beacon right there, come across this little hill, and then you just keep going up the ways and there's more beacons to get. Luckily, there's a nifty map that shows you exactly where they're all at. So, but like I said, it's all up this path. And kill these creatures, and you get to see Mako heal me a little bit more in her new clothing. She just looks so cool. I like that you can customize your companions to look much different. Yeah, that was a bonus. That was a bonus quest. So make sure you do that bonus quest for extra XP, especially if you're not level 10 yet, like I am, and I'm dying there. So here we go. Going to go turn this quest in. I just went up and finished all that, and it's pretty self-explanatory.
Seems you did your job. We're not reading any more energy fluctuations from the landing beacons. Analysis indicates they were deliberately sabotaged to drive the jungle beasts insane. I am transmitting a full report to Kaas City. You earned your wages for this work, but don't think it entitles you to special treatment. Goodbye.
Okay, so now it's time to go to Kaas City, which is, it's quite the run. And there we go, ding, level 10, yay. So basically, I'm going to skip 90% of this run because it's really just me putting passive on Mako, or putting Mako on passive and then just running there. So there you go, I pick up the flight path there. You can see on the map where I'm at. Pretty easy to figure out. But Dromund Kaas is like this dark, jungly planet, and I really like it. It looks, apparently because of the Force, or the dark side of the Force, it's always stormy, kind of, so it's got a really cool atmosphere, but I tend to like this planet, and I really like this city, so let's pick up the intro quest here at the city.
A second of your time, please. Minder 20, Imperial Intelligence.
What exactly is Imperial Intelligence?
The information gathering and internal security arm of the Empire. We report to the Minister of Intelligence, who reports directly to the Dark Council. You're a new face on Dromund Kaas. That presents a unique opportunity and a small window in which to use it. I need you to meet a man. Go where he says and do what he asks. There's little danger, but you must not question him.
I'll play your game, but if this is some sort of setup, I'll hunt you down.
Noted. The man is named Manda, and he is in a local cantina. Tell him the Lord of Sorrow sent you. Good luck. We will not speak again.
So there you go. You start getting like a much more Empire-based quests now. Like when you were in Hutta, you got very Bounty Hunter-esque quests. Now you still get those on this planet, but it's more Empire-y, you know? It's got more of the evil thing going.
Wow,
so as you can see, this is a really impressive city. I don't know. What city in WoW feels like this? None. That's the answer to that. None. I'm sorry. No city in that game feels like this. This is amazing. So you walk in, you feel like you're kind of in the movie Tron because of that giant spire in the middle. You see the like banners and stuff hanging off the giant building over there. It's really, really cool. This is infinitely cooler than Coruscant. Coruscant is pretty dang cool to begin with, so I really enjoy the city. So you come over here to this transport guy, and you just go right up to one of the 3 areas. They all connect, so it's not like if you go to one, you have to take the transport over to another, but it's pretty much the Bounty Hunter area, the Sith area, and then the Imperial Agent area. That's what it's pretty much broken down to up here, because the Sith are kind of one and the same, regardless if it's Warrior or Inquisitor. So there's another quest over here to pick up that I shall do. So let's hear what this random officer has to say.
I'm here to claim the bounty on this Republic scientist. Name's Albea.
Albea, you say? One moment. Yes, here, wanted dead. You certainly fulfilled that part. Give me a moment to verify her identity. Very good. Here's your dispensation. Now, if you don't mind, I need to call for someone to clean this up.
So if you recall correctly, that quest you only get if you killed the doctor for the bounty hunter quest, where Mako got all like angry with you that you killed her. But you know, money is money. So if you went down that route, you get to turn in a quest there, and you know, nothing too special. But it's cool that you have that little extra thing where you actually take the body to that guy, which is weird because I don't recall me carrying a body around. Maybe Mako was, and I didn't notice. She's kind of a creeper sometimes. You never know.
I am Rally Master Kelborn. Your sponsor's been rather insistent that his investment is prepared to win the Great Hunt. I've arranged for you to meet 2 of my peers, specialists in their fields. They should give you a taste of how real hunters customize their kit to suit their individual battle styles.
I don't need your friends to tell me how to handle my equipment.
You may think you're ready for that spot in the Great Hunt. Maybe you are. But are you ready to compete against a Mandalorian? Mastering combat takes practice and focus. Spread yourself too thin, and you excel at nothing. Zakag's expecting you.
So this is the advanced class quest. So you get it from him, and then you go upstairs and you talk to the 2 guys that will pretty much tell you what you can expect from each of the advanced classes for the bounty hunter. Pretty cool. Like I said in multiple videos for this, I really like how the advanced class system works with the quests, because it doesn't break your immersion at all. It tells you what you can expect. Like, it tells you you're going to tank or you're going to DPS, but it does it in a manner that is driven with story, and it's literally brilliant. So, plus these 2 guys are goons and they're hilarious to talk to. So let's see what they have to say about advanced classes.
You must be the one the Rally Master called about.
Nice blaster. It's a start. So what do you do with your free hand? Fix your hair? Strike a pose? Or is your aim so shaky you need 2?
I'm gonna go with option 2.
Gonna take out the competition with glib remarks? An empty hand's wasted potential. Better off holding another weapon. The Great Hunt ain't scoring on neatness. It's kill or be killed. Better be ready to bring all you got when the time comes.
I'll start practicing with my offhand.
Good pair of blasters can handle just about anything. For what they can't, there's high-yield explosives.
Take what he says in moderation. He's a ferocious little son of a gun-dark who heard the best defense was a good offense and ran with it. Take pride in your equipment, but don't forget its limits. Or yours.
Why don't you show me what I need to improve?
Decent gear for running hut errands, but it won't get you far in the Great Hunt. Your armor should be a second skin, more comfortable than a warm bed. But thick, heavy plating takes practice and endurance to move in.
There's no room for dabbling.
Exactly. Strapping on a reinforced suit without the chops for it is as good as painting a target on yourself. Time to appreciate solid defensive tactics and pain, which you'll have a lot of without them.
Give us a good show.
You're a stubborn one, I'll give you that. How you feeling? Tired of bleeding yet?
Actually, I kinda like it.
Try not to lose that enthusiasm. It'll drive the competition up a wall.
You're a natural with heavy ordnance. Head back to the Rally Master and get yourself loaded up to win the Great Hunt.
I'd best not keep Kelborn waiting.
I'll be rooting.
Isn't that awesome? It's just like, it tells you everything you need to know about the 2 advanced classes, and it does it in such a fashion that's hilarious and really awesome to watch. And it does that for every class, for all your advanced class stuff. It pretty much does the exact same idea. So come over here, turn this quest in, and figure out what I want to be.
Back in one piece, more or less. Most would have turned back or died before getting a pat on the back from Zakeg or Gen.
Now I choose my equipment, right?
You'll need to decide what sort of training will best suit your fighting style. Take a minute to look over your options.
So you turn in that quest, and then you have these options there. You can either be the power tech or the mercenary. So we'll take a look real quick, real briefly at the different things. So check it out. You go to inspect, right, and it'll pop up that specific thing. So you can look at the 3 trees. So between each of the 2 specs, you have 3 trees. So on the left there, you have the defense, which is the tanking tree. Just so you're not confused, it goes from the bottom up, not from the top down. So it's reverse of what like Warcraft and a ton of other MMOs are, just so you understand how those trees work. And same thing with the power tech, so you have the healing on that, and then you have 2 DPS trees as well. And you can see the last abilities there in the trees. Your basic talent trees for any class are pretty much right there. I also picked up a couple new abilities when I went in. I do the power tech, and I think I get an item for it, do I? I don't know. I know if you go with the mercenary, you get a box, and you open up the box, and it has another gun in it, so you can dual wield right away. I think that's really cool. But I'm going to put my first point in here, and then I go and do my flash point, which is always really fun. So I'm just checking out my options here. I decide putting a point in, you know how it is. It takes me forever to decide, but coming up in the next few days, you will see probably 4 videos from us each, or 4 videos a day, rather. The way I'm going to be doing the Jedi Knight and Inquisitor video, which are coming up next, is I will be doing like number 1 of Jedi Knight and number 1 of Inquisitor, and then number 2 of Jedi Knight and number 2 of Inquisitor, so you'll see it progressively like that until launch of the game on the 15th for me. So other than that, I'm gonna go start doing the commentary for those, and I will see you guys next time.